My child, pause your tired heart and come closer before sleep takes you. Let the room grow still around you. Let the lights become soft. Let the noise of the day fall away from your shoulders, one heavy piece at a time. I am here with you in this quiet place. I am not far from your bed. I am not distant from your breathing. I am closer than the thoughts that are trying to trouble you, closer than the memories that are trying to replay themselves, closer than the fear that whispers about tomorrow. I know how the night can feel. When the world becomes quiet, your mind can become loud. When there are no more conversations to distract you, old accusations begin to rise. You remember what you should have done. You replay what you wish you had said differently. You think about the moment you felt misunderstood, the task you did not finish, the weakness you tried to hide, the silence that hurt you, the disappointment that followed you home. And even now, as your body is tired, your heart is still working, still sorting, still defending, still wondering if you failed in ways no one else can see. But listen to me, my beloved child. The night does not belong to accusation. The darkness does not have authority over your identity. This quiet room does not have to become a courtroom. Your pillow does not have to become a place where shame speaks louder than truth. I did not bring you into this moment so you could be crushed by every thought that rises against you. I am speaking now because I know your name. I know your story. I know the hidden places where you feel weary, overthinking, disappointed, ashamed, and quietly afraid of what tomorrow may ask from you. This message is not random noise passing through your night. These words are not empty air. I am reminding you, personally and tenderly, that you are still mine. I saw the whole day. I saw what others missed. I saw the pressure behind your face, the effort behind your silence, the courage it took to keep going when your soul felt thin. I saw the words you wish you had not spoken, and I saw the pain underneath them. I saw the unfinished tasks, and I know the limits of your strength. I saw the moments you felt small, and I did not turn away from you. So let the day loosen its grip. Release the conversations you cannot repair tonight. Release the responsibilities you cannot complete tonight. Release the looks, the judgments, the misunderstandings, the private regrets. Place them in my hands. Breathe in my peace. Breathe out the need to solve everything before morning. You are not held together by your performance. You are held by my love. And if this message is meeting you in a tender place, stay here with me. Receive these words slowly. Let them become a quiet act of returning to truth night after night. Subscribe not as a habit of noise, but as a small reminder to keep coming back to the voice that calls you beloved when the world has made you forget. Before you sleep, my child, Do not ask first what went wrong today. Do not begin with the accusation. Do not let shame have the final question. Ask instead who I say you are tonight. Ask what your Father is speaking over you in the dark. Because I am here and I am ready to answer. I heard every accusation that rose against you today, my child. I heard the thoughts that came quickly and sharply, even when your mouth stayed silent. I heard the voice that said, "You failed again." I heard the voice that said, "You are behind." I heard the whisper that told you everyone else is moving forward, while you are still trying to survive the same old places. I heard the thought that said, "You are too damaged to be whole, too weak to be trusted, too inconsistent to be loved deeply." I heard the lie that tried to convince you that you are not enough. And I heard the cruelest one of all, the one that said, "You have disappointed me so deeply that I must be looking at you with distance in my eyes." But listen to me closely. Do not receive every voice that speaks inside you as truth. Do not bow to every thought just because it feels heavy. Do not let shame dress itself like wisdom and lead you away from my heart. There is a difference between my conviction and the enemy's condemnation. My conviction calls you home. Condemnation drives you into hiding. My conviction may touch a tender place, but it always carries hope. Condemnation crushes, accuses, isolates, and leaves you feeling like there is no path back. My voice may correct you, but it will never despise you. My voice may uncover what needs healing, but it will never strip you of belovedness. My child, that voice that crushes you is not my voice. The voice that says you are hopeless is not my voice. The voice that tells you to hide from me is not my voice. The voice that says your weakness has canceled my love is not my voice. The voice that keeps repeating your worst moment until you forget every evidence of grace is not my voice. I do not speak to you as an accuser standing over you. I speak to you as a father drawing near. I speak to you as the one who knows the whole story, not just the broken sentence you keep replaying in your mind. I know how the battle becomes louder after the lights go out. I know how conversations return when the room is quiet. You hear again the words someone spoke. You imagine what they meant. You replay the look on their face, the pause in their voice, the rejection you felt even if no one else noticed it. You go back to the mistake. You revisit the moment you were impatient, afraid, defensive, tired, or unable to be who you wanted to be. You examine your own heart until it feels bruised by your own thoughts. You ask why you are like this. You wonder why healing takes so long. You wonder if I am tired of helping you. I am not tired of you. I was there in the day you are now reviewing. I was there in the conversation you wish had gone differently. I was there in the moment your strength ran thin. I was there when you felt overlooked, when you felt dismissed, when you smiled while carrying something heavy inside. I was there when you made the choice no one applauded, when you held back tears, when you tried again, when you fell short, when you wanted to disappear. I did not leave the room. I did not step away from your story. I did not look at your struggle and call you unworthy. So bring every accusation into my presence tonight. Do not let it sit in the dark untested. Hold it up before me and ask, does this sound like my Father? Does this lead me back to love, truth, repentance, healing, and peace? Or does it drive me deeper into fear? Shame is loud, but shame is not Lord. Condemnation may be familiar, but it is not holy. Accusation may sound convincing when you are exhausted, but it does not have final authority over your name. I am here now, and I will not let the last voice of this day be shame. I will speak louder than the lie, softer than your fear, deeper than your self-criticism, and truer than every accusation that tried to rise against you. Stay with me, my child. Let my voice answer what has been hurting you. Let my love stand between you and every thought that says you are beyond mercy. Tonight, the hidden battle is not hidden from me, and you are not fighting it alone. My child, I see beyond the version of you that feels unworthy tonight. I see beyond the face you showed the world. I see beyond the smile you gave when your heart was tired. I see beyond the answer you gave when someone asked if you were okay, and you said yes because explaining the heaviness felt too difficult. I see beyond the strength you performed, beyond the composure you held together, beyond the quiet ways you tried to keep life moving while something inside you was aching for gentleness. You may look at yourself through the narrow lens of what went wrong, but I do not. You may remember the moment you felt weak, the moment you were overwhelmed, the moment your patience became thin, the moment your courage trembled. But I see the whole of you. I see the effort it took to keep going when your soul wanted to stop. I see the strength it took to answer kindly when your heart felt bruised. I see the courage it took to show up when you wanted to hide. I see the grace it took to forgive when the wound was still tender. I see the quiet decision you made not to give up, even when no one knew how close you felt to breaking. Do not believe that your weakness cancels your belovedness. Do not believe that your weariness makes you less precious to me. Do not believe that because you are still healing, you are somehow less mine. You are wounded, yet held. You are tired, yet treasured. You are imperfect, yet covered. You are still learning, still growing, still becoming, and I am not ashamed to call you my child. I do not step away from you because you have limits. I do not love you only when you are strong. I do not draw near only when your faith feels steady. I draw near because you are mine. I saw the prayers you whispered under your breath when you did not have strength for beautiful words. I saw the small obediences no one noticed. I saw you choose restraint when anger wanted to speak. I saw you wipe away tears quickly so no one would ask questions. I saw you keep serving, keep loving, keep believing, keep returning to me even when your heart felt confused. I saw the courage no one applauded. I saw the faithfulness that looked ordinary to others but was costly to you. I saw the quiet yes you gave me when a louder part of you wanted to run. And listen to me now. I do not define you by your most exhausted moment. I do not name you by your most painful memory. I do not reduce your life to the chapter that hurt you, the mistake that humbled you, the rejection that marked you, or the fear that followed you longer than you expected. I know what happened to you. but I also know who I created you to be. I know the tenderness I placed inside you. I know the gifts still unfolding. I know the strength being formed beneath your tears. I know the beauty that has not yet fully risen from the ashes. So let sleep become an act of trust tonight. You do not have to watch over everything while your body rests. You do not have to rehearse every outcome. You do not have to repair every wound before morning. I am awake while you sleep. I am watching over what you cannot control. I am tending places inside you that you do not know how to touch. I am repairing, restoring, covering, and holding you with a mercy deeper than your self-criticism. Rest now under my seeing, my beloved child. My eyes are not harsh toward you. My gaze is not accusation. When I look at you, I see more than what you survived. I see more than what you fear. I see more than what you regret. I see my own work in you. I see the child I chose, the heart I am healing, the life I am still shaping with love. And soon, as you learn to receive what I see, you will no longer measure yourself first by usefulness, strength, or performance. You will begin to hear the truth beneath every other truth. Before you do anything for me, you are already beloved by me. My child, before you served me, before you understood me, before you knew how to pray with steady words, before you could explain your own story, you were already beloved. Before your hands produced anything, before your life looked useful to anyone, before you learned how to carry responsibility, before you tried so hard to become acceptable, I had already set my love upon you. You did not earn your beginning in my heart. You did not work your way into my affection. You did not impress me into choosing you. I loved you because you are mine. Listen closely tonight, because this truth must go deeper than the accusation. You are my beloved. You are my chosen. You are my treasured one. You are my child, not because you achieved enough today, not because you stayed flawless, not because you were strong in every moment, not because you answered every demand, fixed every problem, or held yourself together without trembling. You are beloved because I have named you beloved. You are chosen because I have chosen you. You are treasured because I treasure you. You are mine because my love reached for you before your performance ever had a chance to speak. Do not let the world teach you to measure love by usefulness. Do not let exhaustion convince you that your value rises and falls with how much you can give. Do not let the fear of disappointing others become the way you imagine my heart. I do not look at you and ask first, what did you produce? I do not come near your bed tonight counting how many things you completed, how many people you pleased, how many mistakes you avoided, how many times you appeared strong. I come as your father. I come to remind you that your identity is not a wage. It is a gift. You are not rejected. You are not forgotten. You are not a burden. You are not too much for me. You are not loved only when you are easy. You are not held only when you are confident. You are not welcome only when your faith feels bright. You are mine. When your heart feels weak, you are mine. When your thoughts feel tangled, you are mine. When you are still learning how to rest, still learning how to trust, still learning how to forgive yourself, you are mine. Nothing about your tiredness surprises me. Nothing about your need makes me regret loving you. I know the fear you carry, my child. I know the quiet question that rises when you remember where you fell short. Have I disappointed God too much? Have I failed too often? Has my weakness changed the way He sees me? Hear my answer. My love did not begin with your perfection, and it will not end with your weakness. I did not start loving you because you were strong, so I will not stop loving you because you are tired. I did not choose you because you had no wounds, so I will not cast you away because healing takes time. I did not call you mine because you understood everything, so I will not withdraw because you still have questions. Belovedness comes first. Before serving, you are beloved. Before producing, you are beloved. Before fixing what is broken, you are beloved. Before proving that you can handle more, you are beloved. Before understanding why certain things happened, before having answers for your pain, before becoming the version of yourself you keep trying to reach, you are beloved. Let that truth settle into the place where striving has been loud. Let it rest on your chest like a warm covering. Let it quiet the part of you that keeps saying, I must do more before I can be loved. You may serve from love, but you do not serve for love. You may grow in grace, but you do not grow to become worthy of grace. You may obey me, follow me, trust me, and walk with me, but you do not do these things to convince me to keep you. I am already keeping you. I am already holding you. I am already calling you by a name deeper than your usefulness. When you rest, you are still loved. When you are still cherished. When you have nothing left to offer but a tired breath and a quiet heart, I am not disappointed in the offering. I receive you. So tonight, answer the accusation with truth. If your heart can whisper it, let it whisper. If your fingers can write it, comment this declaration. Tonight I receive who God says I am, not who fear says I am, not who shame says I am, not who my unfinished work says I am, not who my worst memory says I am. Tonight I receive who God says I am. I am beloved. I am chosen. I am treasured. I am held. I am His. And as you receive this, my child, know that this belovedness is not fragile. It is not a thin thread that breaks when you stumble. It is not a temporary kindness that disappears when you are weak. My love over you is covered, guarded, and sealed by my care. I do not place my name upon you lightly. I do not call you mine and then leave you exposed. The same Father who names you beloved also covers the places where you feel most vulnerable. Rest here now. Let my naming become stronger than your striving. Let my love become the truth that watches over you while you sleep. My child, you are covered even where you feel exposed. The places you are afraid to bring into the light are not places where I have turned my face away. The hidden room of your heart does not frighten me. The thoughts you struggle to name, the memories you try to keep locked away, the fears you carry quietly under ordinary conversations. I already know them. And still I come near. Still I call you mine. Still I place my presence over you like a blanket over your soul. Warm, gentle, steady, and safe. Do not believe the lie that if I see everything, I will reject you. Do not believe the fear that your hidden struggles make you unsafe before me. I am not standing over your tender places with accusation in my hands. I am not uncovering your wounds to embarrass you, shame you, or destroy you. I uncover only what my mercy is ready to heal. I touch only what my love is strong enough to restore. When I bring something into my light, it is not because I have stopped loving you. It is because darkness can no longer have permission to keep hurting you in secret. I see the regret you carry. I see the insecurity that makes you question your worth. I see the body shame that has made you speak harshly to yourself in ways I never spoke over you. I see the financial fear that tightens your chest when the night becomes quiet. I see the loneliness that follows you even when you are surrounded by people. I see the spiritual dryness that makes you wonder why prayer feels heavy, why worship feels distant, why your heart does not feel as alive as it once did. I see the family wounds, the old words, the broken trust, the ache that still rises when certain names, places, or memories return. And listen to me, my beloved child. None of these things make you uncovered before me. None of these things remove my care from you. None of these things make me step back in disappointment. I know the places where you feel exposed, and I cover them with mercy. I cover your mind before sleep. I cover your heart while it softens. I cover your memories as they come into my hands. I cover the places where shame has tried to speak your name. My mercy is a shield around your thoughts tonight. My presence is a covering over your breathing. My love is guarding the doorway of your soul. Being covered does not mean pretending the pain is absent. I am not asking you to deny what hurt you. I am not asking you to call a wound small when it has been deep. I am not asking you to smile over fear, ignore grief, or hide broken places behind religious words. Covered means the pain no longer has permission to rename you. Covered means regret does not get to call you ruined. Covered means insecurity does not get to call you unwanted. Covered means loneliness does not get to call you abandoned. Covered means dryness does not get to call you forsaken. Covered means the wound may be real, but it is not lord over your identity. So rest under my covering tonight. Let your shoulders lower. Let your jaw unclench. Let your heart stop defending itself from me. You do not have to hide from the one who came to heal you. You do not have to protect your wounded places from the Father who knows how to hold them gently. I am not surprised by what is inside you. I am not confused by your pain. I am not ashamed of your process. I enter the hidden room with healing, not rejection. I enter with kindness. I enter with patience. I enter with the peace your soul has been needing. And even these places that hurt, my child, are not wasted in my hands. Even the tender places, even the exposed places, even the memories you wish you could erase, I can hold them, cover them, and begin to form something deeper than shame. What wounded you will not be allowed to define you forever. What exposed you will not be your final covering. I am here now, wrapping you in grace, teaching your heart that safety is possible again, and preparing you to see that even pain can become a place where my love begins to grow something holy. My child, the pain that tried to name you will not be your final name. What happened to you may have touched your story, but it does not have authority over your identity. The rejection that made you question whether you were wanted does not get to call you unwanted. The betrayal that made trust feel dangerous does not get to call you foolish for loving. The delay that made you feel forgotten does not get to call you abandoned. The failure that humbled you does not get to call you finished. The grief that emptied places in your heart does not get to call you hopeless. The private struggle that no one sees does not get to call you unworthy. I will not call the pain good just because I can redeem it. I will not minimize what broke your heart. I will not ask you to pretend the wound was light when it was heavy. I know what it cost you. I know how long some nights felt. I know the ache of waiting without answers. I know the quiet disappointment of hoping again and being met with silence. I know the way certain memories still move through your body before your mind can explain them. I know the places where you learned to brace, to protect, to expect loss, to expect rejection, to expect that what you love may not stay. But listen to me closely. What harmed you is not stronger than my hand. What wounded you is not greater than my mercy. What the enemy meant to use as an accusation, I am taking into my hands and forming into something that will not be destroyed. I am forming endurance in the place where you almost gave up. I am forming compassion in the place where you learned what pain feels like. I am forming discernment in the place where betrayal taught you to listen more deeply. I'm forming tenderness in the place where harshness tried to harden you. I'm forming a steady spirit beneath the surface, even when you cannot yet see the harvest. Your tears have not been wasted, my beloved child. Every tear that fell into silence was seen by me. Every tear that no one understood was held by me. Every tear that came when you were too tired to pray was still known in heaven. Those tears have watered hidden strength. They have watered seeds you did not know I planted. Seeds of patience, seeds of wisdom, seeds of courage, seeds of mercy, seeds of a love that will one day comfort others because it was first comforted by me in the dark. The waiting has not made you barren. The waiting has deepened roots. While you thought nothing was happening, I was working beneath what others could see. While you wondered why the door had not opened, I was strengthening the part of you that would need to stand when it did. While you asked why the answer had not come quickly, I was teaching your heart to know my presence before it saw my promise. Delay is not always denial. Silence is not abandonment. Pressure is not proof that I have left you. Pressure has not erased your purpose. Pressure has revealed where I am building something that can remain. Do not mistake preparation for punishment. Do not look at this season and say, "My father must have forsaken me." I have not forsaken you. I have been near in ways your tired heart could not always feel. I was with you in the long middle, in the unanswered questions, in the slow healing, in the days when you took one small step and wondered if it mattered. It mattered to me. I saw the small step. I saw the quiet surrender. I saw the moment you wanted to close your heart, but chose to hope again. I saw you breathe through the fear. I saw you forgive in pieces. I saw you rise when rising felt like an act of faith. You may feel like healing is too slow, but I do not despise slow healing. I see progress in what you call small. I see growth in the prayer you could barely whisper. I see courage in the fact that you are still here, still listening, still turning toward me, still letting my voice come near the places where accusation once lived. You are not behind in my love. You are not disqualified because you are still tender. You are not failing because some places still ache. Healing is not always loud. Sometimes healing is the quiet moment when you do not agree with the lie as quickly as you used to. Sometimes healing is resting instead of rehearsing. Sometimes healing is letting yourself be loved before you feel strong. My child, the pain may have shaped part of your story, but it will not hold the pen forever. I am writing beyond what hurt you. I am speaking a deeper name than the one fear gave you. You are not rejection. You are not betrayal. You are not delay. You are not failure. You are not grief. You are not the private battle. You are my beloved child, chosen, covered, forgiven, held, and still becoming. And even now, as this night grows quiet around you, I am beginning to lift what has been too heavy for your heart to carry alone. The same Father who names you beloved is the Father who restores what sorrow tried to steal. The same hands that covered your exposed places are the hands now reaching beneath the weight. Let me lift it, my child. Let me carry what you were never meant to carry through the night. Rest in my care. Rest in my promise. Rest in the truth that your final name will not be pain. Your final name is mine. Even now, my child, I am lifting the weight you were not meant to carry. Not tomorrow, not only when you feel stronger, not only when every question has been answered and every circumstance has become easy. Even now, in this quiet place, while the night gathers around you, I am inviting you to lay down the day. Lay down what happened. Lay down what did not happen. Lay down what you said. Lay down what you wish you had said. Lay down the burden of trying to hold every piece together with tired hands. Breathe. Release. Come closer. Let me hold what your hands cannot hold. Let me carry what your heart has been dragging through the hours. You have carried guilt longer than I asked you to carry it. You have carried control as if every outcome depends on your strength. You have carried fear of tomorrow before tomorrow has even arrived. You have carried comparison, measuring your hidden battle against someone else's visible progress. You have carried resentment, unanswered questions, silent disappointments, and the ache of things that still do not make sense. My child, give them to me now. One by one, thought by thought, weight by weight. Do not confuse rest with neglect. Rest is not you abandoning your responsibilities. Rest is you trusting that I am Father enough to hold them while your body recovers and your soul becomes quiet again. You are not failing because you need sleep. You are not weak because your mind needs peace. You are not irresponsible because you stop rehearsing what cannot be solved tonight. There are things I can touch while you are still. There are battles I can fight while you are sleeping. There are places I can guard that your anxious striving could never protect. The heaviness is lifting, not because every circumstance has already changed, but because you are no longer carrying it alone. The fear may still try to speak, but it does not have to sit on the throne of your heart. The question may still remain, but it does not have to steal your rest. The situation may still be unfinished, but unfinished does not mean forsaken. I am here in the unfinished place. I am here in the unknown. I am here between what you prayed and what you have not yet seen. I remain awake, faithful, strong, and near. So unclench your heart, my beloved child. Let your shoulders soften. Let your breathing slow. Let the day fall out of your hands and into mine. You do not have to solve your entire life before you sleep. You do not have to become stronger before you are held. You do not have to prove that you trust me perfectly before I come near. I am already near. I am already covering you. I am already surrounding this room with mercy. I am already speaking peace over the places inside you that have been restless for too long. Whisper this if you can. I am held. I am covered. I am not alone tonight. Say it softly, even if your faith feels small. I am held. I am covered. I am not alone tonight. Let that confession answer the fear. Let it answer the guilt. Let it answer the pressure to control what only I can carry. You are held by hands that do not grow tired. You are covered by mercy that does not run out. You are not alone because I do not leave my child in the dark. And as you release, do not be afraid of the quiet that follows. Release is not emptiness. Release makes room. It makes room for peace to return. It makes room for truth to rise again. It makes room for your heart to remember who you are beneath the burden. You are not the weight you carried today. You are not the fear that followed you into this night. You are not the questions still waiting for answers. You are my beloved child, and I am restoring you even as you rest. Sleep now under my care. I will hold what you release. I will guard what you cannot. I will remain awake, and you may finally rest. And when morning comes, my child, you will not rise as the accused. You will not open your eyes beneath yesterday's verdict. You will not have to reach for the old names shame tried to place on you. Before your feet touch the floor, the night may end, but my mercy will not. Sleep may pass, but my covering will remain. The world may begin again with its noise, its demands, its questions, and its pace, but my voice will already be there before you enter the day. You will rise as my child. You will rise covered. You will rise forgiven. You will rise with peace. You will rise with strength for the next step. Not strength for every imagined battle at once, not strength to control every outcome, not strength to prove that you will never feel weak again. Strength for the next breath, strength for the next prayer, strength for the next conversation, strength for the next act of trust. I do not ask you to carry the whole future when morning comes. I ask you to walk with me into the moment I place before you. Do not fear that one anxious thought tomorrow means you have lost what I spoke tonight. Do not fear that if old feelings return, your identity has disappeared. Emotions may rise and fall, but my naming over you does not rise and fall with them. Your peace may feel quiet, your courage may feel small, your heart may need to be reminded again and again, but you are still mine. A passing thought cannot remove my covenant care. A wave of fear cannot erase my love. A difficult morning cannot undo what I have declared over you in the secret place. If accusation tries to meet you again when the day begins, answer it with my voice. If shame tries to whisper, "You are still the same," answer, "I am held by the Father." If fear says, "You will fall back into old patterns," answer, "I am walking with the one who restores me step by step." If your own heart says, "You should be further by now," answer, "My Father is not ashamed of my healing. He is leading me patiently. He is not finished with me. He is not finished in me. He is not finished through me. Tomorrow is not empty of my presence. I go before you into the conversations you are already wondering about. I go before you into the decisions that feel heavy. I go before you into your responsibilities, your work, your home, your relationships, your quiet places, and your unknowns. I am already standing in the hours you have not reached. I am already preparing mercy for the places where you will need it. I am already placing wisdom where confusion has tried to wait for you. I am already guarding your mind from the lies that once found easy entry. Victory tomorrow will not mean you feel strong every second. Victory will mean you keep returning to my voice. Victory will mean you pause before agreeing with accusation. Victory will mean you remember, even softly, that you are beloved before you are useful, covered where you feel exposed, and held where you feel weak. Victory will mean you take the next step with me, even if your hands tremble. It will mean you let my truth become louder than the old story, not all at once by striving, but moment by trust. So rest tonight with this hope settled gently over you. The morning will not have the final right to decide who you are. Your feelings will not have the final right to name you. Your past will not have the final right to define you. The accusation will not have the final right to speak over your life. Only I have the right to name my child. Only I know the fullness of who you are. Only I saw you before pain touched you, before fear followed you, before shame tried to teach you another name. And my word over you is not accusation. My word over you is beloved. My word over you is chosen. My word over you is covered. My word over you is forgiven. My word over you is held. Let this truth follow you into sleep and meet you again when the light returns. You do not have to wake as a prisoner of accusation. You can rise under my voice. You can rise beneath my mercy. You can rise as my child. Let this be the last truth your heart hears tonight, my child. Not the accusation, not the regret, not the memory that tried to reopen what I am healing, not the fear that tomorrow will be too much. Let my voice be the final voice. I quieted the night around you so you could hear me again. I exposed the false accusation so it could no longer hide behind your own thoughts. I saw the pain you kept beneath the surface. I named you beloved before you were useful. I covered the shame that made you feel exposed. I took the pain that tried to name you and placed it beneath my redeeming hand. I lifted the weight you were not meant to carry, and now I give you rest. So speak this softly if you can. Let it rise within you, even if it is only a whisper. I am beloved. I am chosen. I am covered. I am forgiven. I am held. I am not forgotten. Say it again, my child, not as empty words, but as agreement with the truth I have already spoken over you. I am beloved. I am chosen. I am covered. I am forgiven. I am held. I am not forgotten. These declarations do not deny that you have struggled. They do not pretend that the day was easy or that your heart never hurt. They do not erase the tears, the questions, the weakness, or the unfinished places. They simply refuse to let the struggle have the highest authority. They choose my voice above the voice of shame. They choose my mercy above your self-condemnation. They choose my name for you above every name pain tried to give you. Choose one truth to carry into sleep tonight. If accusation returns, whisper, I am beloved. If fear returns, whisper, I am held. If shame returns, whisper, I am covered. If regret returns, whisper, I am forgiven. If loneliness returns, whisper, I am not forgotten. Let one truth become a lamp inside your heart. Let it stay with you as your body rests and your thoughts become quiet. And make it personal now, my precious child. My Father knows me. My Father loves me. My Father keeps me. My Father calls me His own. Let those words settle deeper than striving. Let them rest beneath your breathing. Let them become the pillow for your soul. Now soften your body, loosen your hands, release your jaw. Let your breathing slow. You do not have to reach for peace as if it is far away. Receive it. I am near. I am covering you. I am keeping you. Sleep under my voice tonight. The final word over you is not accusation. The final word is beloved. Lord Jesus, hold my heart while I sleep. Hold the places in me that still feel tender. Hold the thoughts that have been moving too quickly. Hold the memories that tried to follow me into the night. Hold the questions I cannot answer, the burdens I cannot carry, and the emotions I do not know how to explain. I come to you now, not with perfect words, but with a heart that needs your peace. I come tired. I come open. I come ready to rest beneath your voice. Silence every voice of condemnation in me. Silence the accusation that says, I am too far gone. Silence the shame that says, I should hide from you. Silence the fear that says, tomorrow will be too much. Silence the lie that I am unloved, uncovered, forgotten, or alone. Let every thought that rises against your truth bow before your mercy tonight. Let your peace become louder than my worry. Let your love become stronger than my self-condemnation. Let your final word settle over me like a covering that cannot be removed. Lord Jesus, teach my heart to receive what you say about me. I receive that I am beloved. I receive that I am chosen. I receive that I am forgiven. I receive that I am restored. I receive that I am protected. I receive that I am safe in the Father's love. I do not have to earn this identity before I rest. I do not have to prove myself worthy of being held. You have already called me yours. You have already covered me with grace. You have already made room for me in your heart. So tonight I lay down what I cannot fix. I release what I cannot control. I surrender the conversations I keep replaying, the outcomes I keep fearing, the responsibilities I keep holding with clenched hands. I give you the unfinished things. I give you the heavy things. I give you the hidden things. I give you the places where I have been trying to be strong without admitting how tired I am. I choose to receive what you say about me above what fear says about me. I choose your voice above accusation. I choose your mercy above shame. I choose rest because you are faithful. Quiet my thoughts now. Relax my body. Let my shoulders soften. Let my breathing slow. Let my hands open. Guard my dreams with your presence. Stand over my sleep with peace. Let no fear trouble me in the night. Let no accusation torment my mind. Let my heart be renewed while I am unaware. Let strength return gently. Let hope be restored quietly. Let mercy meet me before my eyes open in the morning. And when a new day comes, let me rise not as the accused, but as your beloved child, covered, forgiven, held, and led by your love. Thank you, Lord Jesus. that prayer turns this truth from an idea into a resting place. Thank you that I do not have to understand everything before I trust you. Thank you that I can sleep because you do not sleep. Thank you that the Father's love is around me, beneath me, before me, and behind me. I rest now in your precious name, Jesus. Amen. And, my child, before you close your eyes fully, choose the truth you will believe tonight. If your heart is ready, comment the truth you are holding on to. I am beloved and covered by God. Let it be your agreement with my voice. And if these nightly reminders help anchor your heart in the Father's truth, subscribe and return when the night feels heavy again. Let my voice meet you here. Let my peace cover you here. Sleep in peace, my child. You are mine.